I just realized that USDJPY, the last couple of minutes when I explained this, there is no sound in the other video. So I'm just going to continue right here where I left off, or just basically showing you what I was analyzing or what I was saying there in the other video, the last section of USDJPY. So with USDJPY, I was saying that we have a zone here. Now that we have a zone, we got rid of the outer pattern. We have a nice zone here, and the market is nice and clear. The market is nice and clear. So now we know how to focus and where to focus on. How to focus and where to focus on. Um, so basically, depending on what happens here on the zone, I mean, as you can see, price already pushed up aggressively. Price already pushed up aggressively. So for the first setup, I was saying we should wait for a strong push to the downside. Once we get a strong push to the downside, wait for an entry pattern. Let me just do this. Strong push to the downside and ideally below the zone, and then wait for a nice continuation pattern. And then enter at the breakout all the way until the lows. So this will be your target. So this will be your target, ladies and gentlemen. This will be your target. This low will be your target. So as you can see, this zone is a very strong zone. Price reached the zone and pushed aggressively to the upside, then came back to the zone, failed to break it for the second time, and pushed up, but this time didn't go all the way to the upside, so it's creating a lower high. That is why I'm saying there's a possibility of price just reversing anywhere here and then pushing aggressively to the downside. So what we're gonna look for is just strong aggressive movements. Strong aggressive movement. So this is the first um, probability I see on USDJPY. Just gonna take a screenshot of this and put it aside and wait for the market to open and play out. So the market will basically guide me in terms of which opportunity I should take. So the sell is the first one. However, I did mention that price is rejecting at the zone. So same, just gonna wait for a strong push to the upside and a nice continuation pattern. A nice continuation pattern. And then that strong aggressive push to the upside. I don't know what kind of entry strategy you guys use, but as long as we get the direction the same. So this can be your first take profit. You can either actually have this as a first take profit, your second TP, and that as your third TP. It all depends on you. But for me, I'm gonna go all the way. I want this. I want to capitalize and get this high and target this high as my main profit. And if you still see continuation patterns playing out,